तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। Hari Om, salutations to all. In the Skanda Purana, there is one description which comes where Mother Parvati asks Bhagavan Vishnu that please tell me how do I become one with Bhagavan Shiva. And in that, Bhagavan Vishnu gives 108 names of Bhagavan Shiva in a stotram form. And he says there that whoever, Parvati Devi, she does the tapasya and finally she discovers her oneness, and that is the Ardhanarishwara Rupa also. So that is one more legend of this Ardhanarishwara Rupa Bhagavan. So different leelas are there, different causes are there, how Bhagavan takes a particular form. One story we saw is Bhringi Rishi story. This is the second one legend. So this is one shloka. Now Parvati Devi, she asks, Sharirardham aham shambhoho yena prapsyami keshava tadidanim mama chakshva stotram shighra falapradam. Meaning, she asks, O Keshava, please initiate me now with a hymn of Lord Shiva which grants the fruit quickly and by chanting which I can merge with Shambhu and live as half of his body. So Bhagavan Narayana says, Narayana Uvacha, Asti Guhyatamam Gauri Namnam Ashtottaram Shatam Shambhoraham Pravakshyami Patatam Shighra Kamadam. So he says that this is this very sacred, secret hymn of Bhagavan Shambhu made up of 108 names, and I will tell you that by which the desires will get fulfilled very easily. So she does this whole, he gives the whole stotram and then she does the upasana, she does the part of that stotram and Bhagavan, she attains that oneness with Bhagavan. Now, what is the idea there? There she is asked even physical oneness with Bhagavan. Because she is anyway the Divine Mother, she is the Shakti. She had got separated from Bhagavan as though when she took the form as Sati and then she immolated herself. Now she becomes one with Bhagavan again. So Ardhanarishwara Rupa we saw Shiva and Shakti together, symbolizing harmony amidst the contrasting principles, symbolizing the Vedantic aspect also of change and changelessness, beauty, renunciation, enjoyment and tapasya, asceticism. So many contrasting things harmonized together, and this whole Srishti is actually made up of both these aspects. Any one aspect if we get attached to, it will bring sorrow. If there is birth, there is death. If there is enjoyment, then there is renunciation also, tapasya also. So different aspects are there to this Srishti. Now today we do the eighth verse and also the Falashruti. Let me share. प्रदीप्तरत्नोज्ज्वलकुण्डलायै स्फुरन्महापन्नगभूषणाय शिवान्वितायै च शिवान्विताय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय प्रदीप्त Ratna Ujjvala Kundalayai. So the Divine Mother, she wears the kundala, the earrings. What are they? Pradipta Ratna, blazing diamond, like that shining, blazing diamond. Her earrings are made of that. Obviously, Pradipta doesn't mean that this is on fire, but it only means that it is radiant, it is effulgent, emitting so much of light. Pradipta Ratna Ujjvala, it is bright, radiant Kundala. So the Divine Mother has that Kundala, the left hand side of Bhagwan. In that, the left ear of Bhagwan has this Kundala, the earrings. Then, right hand side, the right ear Bhagwan has Spuran Mahapannaga Bhushanaya. He wears the earrings, and what are the earrings? The earrings are snakes, and they are not sitting quietly. They are moving. Sphuran, Mahapannaga Bhushanaya. Shivanvitaya cha Shivanvitaya. To the one who is endowed with Bhagavan Shiva. Shiva and Anvita. Anvita means endowed with. So Shiva Anvita becomes Shivanvita. That is referring to Mother Parvati. To the one who is united with Bhagavan Shiva, and Shivanvitaya. So Shiva is Mother Parvati, and again Anvita is endowed with, united with. So one who is united with Shakti, Shiva here means Mother Parvati, to that Shiva. So to the mother who is united with Bhagwan Shiva, and to Bhagwan Shiva who is united with the Divine Mother, them Namah Shivaya cha Namah Shivaya, salutations to Mother Parvati and Bhagwan Shiva. So this is the basic meaning. Now Kundala, earrings, again earrings symbolize beauty, that golden earrings or diamond earrings or whatever, different types of earrings. Some earrings are pierced in the earlobes, some are worn here, some are connecting both. All types of fashion is there. So what do these earrings symbolize? And in those earlier days, even men used to wear, and Karna Vedha is one of the samskars. The ears are pierced. What is the significance there? Just like we have in the hands various acupressure points, like that there are various acupressure points on this border of the ears and the earlobes. And so the ears are pierced sometimes for the health reasons also. I'm just going to share one thing here. This Karna Veda Samskar which happens is a very nice, and in childhood only it is done. Very, sometimes the children, they have, obviously they feel the pain of it when the earlobe is pierced, but what is the significance? And in the earlier days, how did people know some of these things? Today we think about, acupressure and all this and acupuncture, and so many of these things have come up now. In the earlier days, people used to have this clarity, this understanding. So I'm just going to share this one part. See, the Karna Veda is done during 6th to 16th month. The earlobes are pierced, and in some cases, nose is pierced. So they say that there is a scientific reason of healing. There are different parts of this ear which help to activate. So two lobes are there, and it is said that the today we understand uh, right brain, left brain, right? So you pull the right earlobe, the left brain will get activated. You pull the left earlobe, the right brain will get activated. And interesting is, if you see Ganesh ji, when we go in front of Ganesh ji, we hold our hands like this, especially in South India. Then you pull the earlobes and then you do sit-ups. People used to laugh, saying what fools they are. They're doing sit-up in front of Ganesh ji and then they're hitting on their head like this. I mean, they can hold like this also and do, na? Why are they doing like this only? They call this super brain yoga nowadays. Super brain yoga. Do Google research, you will find. Videos are available and people are teaching it like a big fad. Some years back, some 5, 7 years back, it was like one big thing. Oh, super brain yoga and sit and do sit-ups, and one of the best ways to lose weight and reduce the what is that fat percentage and all that. But they also find this. The scientific reason they also found is what? If you pull this will get activated. So the masters, they indicate like this, you hold like this and you do the sit-ups. Now you hold like this and do the sit-up will be few moments in a day. But you put one earring here and that will hang. This will pressed. This will keep remaining pressed. So what is the significance there? Your left brain, right brain. So we know, okay, one logical aspect and then one creative aspect is there. Both remain active. And so it helps to balance. So Kundala is worn not only for aesthetics, for beauty, it is also worn for these deeper reasons. Both the sides of the brain work efficiently. And the idea also is this, that may our senses be sublimated. Two main senses through which our thoughts get formed more predominantly are the eyes and the ears. No doubt the other senses also, the smell we take, the food we eat, the things we touch, they also help and the thoughts get formed, no doubt. But mainly it is these two, because Nama and Rupa. So Nama and Rupa. So with the ears we hear the sound. Nama signifies sound. Rupa, with the eyes we see the form. So this form and the sound, that is what creates the thoughts. That's why the Vedic mantra, it is said, Bhadram karnebhi shunayama devaha bhadram pashyemakshabhir yajatraha. May I see what is auspicious, may I hear what is auspicious. I mean, karnebhi shunayama is, may I hear what is auspicious, and then may I see what is auspicious. The ears, what is the ornament of ears? The real ornament of ears is satsang, listening to Hari Katha. Bhagwan enters our heart through the ears. So the earrings, they symbolize that mainly, that Shravan that we do. Second, we have to control. This is the gateway. I can hear gossip. I can hear all kinds of low talk. What is the point of that? Mind only is going to get polluted. Let the ears be to listen to Bhagavan's glories. So when it is said here, Pradipta Ratna Ujjvala Kundalayai, the Divine Mother has this blazing, shining, radiant earrings. One meaning is this: may my Shravan be bright and brilliant. May it bring fantastic knowledge. May it bring effulgence in my life. If there is something where I am going to be dejected, disappointed, or mind is going to be involved in something very petty, very low, ordinary, pull me down. What is the point of hearing that? One has to be very careful and alert in what one is hearing, because that input, when it comes, then the mind will start processing and it will think about it, imbibe it, internalize it. So many things happen. So what I am hearing, the uh, in the Bhagavatam, in Gopika Geet, this will come. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam Shravana mangalam mukti sadhakam. Tava kathamritam, your nectar of your stories is Shravana mangalam. It is the most auspicious to listen to. Tapta jivanam, it will bring for the heart which is tormented by the fire of samsara. It is the most auspicious, it will bring peace, comfort, happiness, solace, and mukti sadhakam, it will bring mukti also, ultimate liberation. So that is the power of listening, Shravanam. And the earrings are not just symbolic of the outer decoration of the body, and then one feels very good about it. Okay, oh, I have diamond earring, I have platinum earring, or whatever earring. In this context, the Divine Mother, she is symbolic of beauty, of grace, of this effulgence. So her earrings symbolize wealth, prosperity, auspiciousness, and deeper meaning is what we saw, that let the Shravan be something which is invoking bhavana of bhakti. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam Shravana mangalam. So is my Shravan mangal, is my listening creating that sense of devotion for Bhagavan, inspiration to experience the Supreme. It can even be something about my life, my goal, anything inspiring, uplifting. And if I have to listen to something which is even a critical feedback is all right, I can take, I can improve. But vain talk, gossip, small talk, not required. So that is one meaning. Now, the second aspect is Bhagwan's right earlobe has serpent, and that serpent is also not staying still. See, the Divine Mother's earrings, once you put it, it is made up of any type of metal, stone, whatever. It is inert and it is just staying there. Here is serpent, and that serpent is moving. Imagine Bhagwan Shiva. Bhagwan Shiva himself is one embodiment of harmony among contrary forces. Not in the form of Ardhanarishwara, I am saying in general. You think about it, one little mosquito, if it is there, when you sit to contemplate, and that mosquito is going on flying and then comes, it is so irritating. Our mind can't focus. If one small little creature, little ant or something is walking, then Bhagwan Shiva has snakes all over the body. The Jata also snake, Kundal also snake, neck also there is snake, wrists also there are snakes, ankle also there are snakes, and they are moving. And he's sitting for years in meditation. Such level of stillness of the body, of the prana, of the mind. So, what does the snake symbolize? Snake symbolizes energy, snake symbolizes death. We saw earlier when we saw about the ornaments of the divine mother and Bhagwan Shiva. So, what do the snakes symbolize? They symbolize this no fear. Bhagwan has no fear, absolutely. He is master of death. He is a master of all the senses also. And energies he has invoked. So that which was a coiled serpent, which was just in Bhagwan's case, that energy has, if at all we think of Bhagwan in that sense, he for us as a seeker, it is important for relating to us, but he is not bound by that. He was never a jiva who has become the uh, consciousness. But for a seeker, that analogy is given that the Kundalini is there as a coiled serpent, and then through the sadhana, that Kundalini Shakti is awakened, and then it moves up and it comes to Shiva Tattva. So, serpent represents that, not the dormant potential, but the potential which has been manifested and fully manifested. So, now these two, one side is, and serpent is also connected to death, time, death. So, on one side is as though death, destruction, time, and the other side is beauty, prosperity, abundance, all that. So these are two opposing forces that have come together. Now, Shivanvitayai cha Shivanvitaya, one who is endowed with Bhagwan Shiva. So Mother Parvati is the Shakti who functions by the grace of Bhagwan Shiva. So she can't be without the union with Bhagwan Shiva. There is energy or matter not possible to exist independent, that we have seen earlier. And Shiva, Bhagwan Shiva is united with Shiva, that is Mother Parvati, meaning he uses the Prakriti, then the Srishti happens. Independently, consciousness is only there. There is no duality. But when we see the Srishti, then consciousness using the power of Maya has become the creator. So that union of Shiva and Shakti, Purusha and Prakriti is this line. Shivanvitaya cha Shivanvitaya. Namah Shivaya cha Namah Shivaya. Now, there are some stories also associated with these Puranic Kathas. How did Bhagwan Shiva get these earrings? One of the Kathas is there, is that when the Samudra Manthan happened and the halahal poison was taken by Bhagwan, then snakes came to him and coiled themselves around him. Earlier he had the Vasuki, and that Vasuki only Bhagwan sent for the churning. But Vasuki emitted a lot of this poison. So Bhagwan took that poison. In a seeker's life, that happens. When we start meditating, poison will come out. Then Bhagwan, you offer it to Bhagwan. No self-condemnation, no judgment. Just offer it away to Bhagwan. Bhagwan took. And then it got retained here. Mother Parvati held his neck and the neck turned blue. So the poison retained here. And so it is said that at that time the snakes also came. Many snakes also came. And they coiled themselves around him to adore him, uh, to express their great gratefulness, gratitude. They all came. And now Bhagwan also allowed them. So some snakes are in the ears, some are in the neck, some are down on the feet. So that is one aspect where he made death, time, destruction as his ornament. Where the devatas want immortality, that also relative immortality. By drinking that amrit, they will live for certain longer period of time. And for what? For bhoga, for enjoyment. And that poison which came out, Bhagwan had to take that poison. Nobody was able to take that poison. The only one who would take was Bhagwan Shiva. And so he took. And he did not ask, what will I get in return? Nothing. So that is symbolic of his compassion also. For others to get the Amrit, he took the wish. He did not say, why are you offering me only wish? I want a share in the Amrit. And Devatas did not go back and offer even a little bit. Now people say, ki, Shivji is already Amar, he doesn't need any Amrit. That way he doesn't need your flower and Bilva Patra also. We offer out of gratitude. On Instagram, someone reel is there of mine where I spoke on this in one podcast. Oh, how many comments have come on that? Okay. And people have trolled also. I enjoy that also, saying, ki, Acha. And they have said, कि अरे, you don't even know भगवान शिवा. वो तो महादेव हैं, वो तो अमर हैं ऑलरेडी, उनको अमृत की क्या जरूरत है? अरे जरूरत कुछ भी नहीं है. भगवान doesn't need anything. The point is, what is my bhav? Everything I am getting by Bhagwan's grace, I don't even offer little to Bhagwan. Devatas didn't go to offer even little bit to Bhagwan Shiva. When poison came, they went. Bachao, bachao, trahi, trahi, and then Bhagwan saved them. And when Amrit came, nothing. But world is like that only. We keep doing our work and do the seva and offer it to Bhagwan. People may recognize, not recognize, how does it matter? We do it for Bhagwan. So, the Kundal came to Bhagwan like that. About the snakes, this is one legend. Then about Mother Parvati, how did she get those stunning jewels? That is because she is anyway born princess to the king Himavan. But it is also said that she gave up all those things, and when she went to the forest, she did tapasya. Then Bhagwan was pleased, and then they were to marry. So in the marriage, she was given specifically, and then those things that she wears. So she decorated herself so well, and Bhagwan came in this rupa with all bhasma and mundamala and bhutaganas and pishachas and pretas and all that. Very unique Bharat Shivji had. And looking at him, Maina Devi, Mother Parvati's mother, she fainted. So there she was wearing those, precious stone-studded earrings, and they manifest beauty, abundance, all that. Uh, and so this is symbolic of the combination. The manifest world's beauty, abundance, and prosperity, and also the terrifying aspect of death, destruction, time, renunciation, and finally it is the oneness, the opposing forces which are one. Now, what is the falashruti of this 8 verses? एतत् पठेदष्टक एतत् पठेद अष्टकमिष्टदं यो भक्त्या समान्यो भुवि दीर्घजीवी प्राप्नोति सौभाग्यमनन्तकालं भूयात् सदा तस्य समस्तसिद्धिः. एतत् पठेद अष्टकम idam yo. Whoever studies this ashtakam, Bhaktya samanyo bhuvi dirgha jivi. That person will be endowed with devotion and will be recognized, honored, and also will live long. Prapnoti saubhagyam ananta kalam. For a long time, this person will attain blessedness, auspiciousness. Bhuyat sada tasya samasta siddhihi. And this person will be blessed with whatever the person seeks, attain various siddhis also, and the supreme siddhi is realization of the self. So this is the Falashruti of the Ardhanarishwara stotram. Um, Etad pathed ashtakam ishtadam yo. Ishtadam, which will fulfill all the desires, whatever the desires one has, it will fulfill those desires because Shiva and Shakti both, the grace of both is available and it will help to fulfill. First line speaks about material desires, second line speaks about bhakti. If one is blessed with bhakti, that's the biggest blessing. Meditation, etc., will become deep with bhakti. Surrender will happen with bhakti. So that bhakti is very crucial. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji says here that one will be endowed with bhakti, then manyah bhuvi. In the world, one will be very honored, respected. Why? Because there's harmony of head and heart. There's harmony of enjoyment and detachment. So when these forces come together in a person, one knows when to engage, when to withdraw. There is great honor anchored in dharma, anchored in sadhana. Then Dirghajivi, person also lives a meaningful, purposeful life. Dirghajivi is not only just life in terms of long numbers, long life, but also in terms of the quality of life is very good. That is really long life. Productive, purposeful, sadhanamay, that type of a life. Saubhagyam anantakalam. This is spiritual auspiciousness. Saubhagyam. Anantakalam is for long time is not only Anantakal in terms of long life here, but many lives. Life after life, till one attains final siddhi. One has the blessedness for a long time. Saubhagyam, Anantakalam, Samasta Siddhi. All these spiritual siddhis also in the world, also whatever kirti and siddhis one wants, one attains. And finally, the attainment of self realization. So this will conclude the Ardhanarishwara stotram. And before we meditate, we will chant the first shloka once again for the symbolic understanding that we continue to keep studying the stotram. चाम्पेय गौरार्धशरीरकायै कर्पूरगौरार्धशरीरकाय धमिल्लिकायै च जटाधराय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय. Okay, so now we contemplate. Sit erect, close your eyes gently, relax your shoulders, let your hands be in your lap, palms facing the sky. Come to a comfortable posture without any strain in any part of the body. Thank Bhagwan, invoke gratitude in the heart for all the abundance in your life. for all the blessings and the challenges. Thank Bhagwan for all the love that you have in your life, people who care for you, and also any critics if you have. Suggest to the mind that for the next 20 minutes I am steady and still without any movements except breathing, no other movement. I am alert, awake, and quiet. I am only a seeker, a devotee for the next 20 minutes. All the other roles can wait. My goal is self-realization. Relax the body with some deep breathing, slow, steady, and deep breathing. As I say, inhale, take a deep breath, chanting Shi in your mind. And feel that your body is filled with light and energy, representing Shakti. And as I say, relax, exhale all the air, letting go of any stress or strain. And you chant Va mentally. Shi while you inhale, Va as you relax. Exhale all the air. Inhale. Relax. Inhale. Relax. Indeed. Relax. Inhale. Uh, Inhale. Relax. Inhale. Inhale. Continue to look at your own face. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, visualize a circle of white light and invoke the auspicious form of your Sadguru if you have one. If not, visualize the form of Bhagwan. Feel that you are in front of your Sadguru or Bhagwan. Both are same. And invoke the grace and guidance of the Sadguru that our mind can be peaceful and contemplate steadily. Thank the Sadguru for all the knowledge, love, and compassion. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Offer some flowers at the feet of the Sadguru. Perform a pradakshina. Come to prostrate in front of the first Sadguru. Repose the form of the Sadguru back into your heart. Visualize the form of Bhagwan Ardhanarishwara. On the left side, the Divine Mother has the golden crown studded with gems, precious stones. There is kumkum on her forehead. Her hair are groomed very beautifully. Her eyes are like the lotus, the blue lotus. The nose is pierced. There's a nice earring, nose ring. She has a gentle smile. Eyes are full of love and compassion. She is the Divine Mother. In the ears, on the top, as well as in the earlobes, are beautiful earrings studded with diamonds and precious stones. In the neck, the Divine Mother wears the golden ornaments, necklaces, pearl necklace. She has blue and red clothes. There are golden bangles, bracelets on her wrists. She sits in Padmasana, holding two lotuses in both her hands. On the right side is Bhagwan Shiva's auspicious form with black matted hair, with a crescent moon, vibhuti on his forehead, the third eye. The eyes of Bhagwan are also like a lotus, symbolizing Nyaya, justice. In his ears are serpents, who are his earrings. On his neck is a black and green serpent. There are Rudrakshamalas on his chest. On his arms, the wrists. Bhagavan wears a deer skin, an elephant skin, sitting in Padmasana on a tiger skin. With one hand, he grants fearlessness and knowledge of the self. With the other hand, he is holding the Trishul and a Damaru. This is the auspicious form of Bhagwan Ardhanarishwara. We will chant Om Ardhanarishwaraya Namaha 27 times. ॐ अर्धनारीश्वराय नमः। 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 Continue mentally. प्रदीप्तरत्नोज्ज्वलकुण्डलायै स्फुरन्महापन्नगभूषणाय शिवान्वितायै च शिवान्विताय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय। नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय। The Divine Mother, her ears shine with earrings studded with blazing jewels. Bhagavan Shiva has serpents who are moving as his earring. To Goddess Parvati, who is united with Shiva, and to Bhagavan Shiva, who is united with Mother Parvati, we prostrate. With the grace of Bhagavan Ardhanarishwara, may we have wealth and prosperity. May I get satsang in life. May I listen to what is auspicious. May I listen to Katha of Bhagavan. Just like Bhagavan entered the homes of the gopis through the windows, may Bhagavan enter my heart through the ears as I listen to glories of Bhagavan. May I make the best use of this human body to listen to Brahmagyan, knowledge of the self, and fulfill this life. May I use the prosperity that I have to do charity, to serve people. May I depend more on the inner beauty rather than external ornaments and decoration. By the grace of Bhagavan, may I have tapasya, austerity in my life. May I become fearless. May I not be scared of time or death. May I realize my immortal nature. I am Shiva. I am not a Jiva. I am consciousness that is eternal, that is beyond dynamism and stillness. May my listening lead me to renunciation of the ego. May it invoke bhakti, bring about surrender to Bhagavan. Offer some flowers to Bhagavan Ardhanarishwara. Perform a pradakshina of Bhagavan. Prostrate in front of Bhagavan. and feel that the hand of Bhagavan Shiva and Mother Parvati is on your head. Their grace pervades your entire being. May Bhagavan fulfill all your desires and lead you to desirelessness. Repose the form back into your heart. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of the body. Be aware of the happenings around you. We pray for everyone's well-being. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhave. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityormamritam gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Rub your palms, place them on the face, gently open the eyes.
Hari Om Swamiji,
Om.
My pranam on behalf of me and Ruta, you both. Today it's according to Hindu calendar, Pavitra Ekadashi. It is our common birthday. So I seek your blessings for me and Ruta, you both.
Happy birthday, and may you realize the Shiva Tattva, which is birthless.
No, and second question related to this form of Ardhanarishwara, which you are again and again telling that, no, like the snake around the neck of Shivji is black and green in color. Any particular significance there are, black and green, or just like that?
Just like that.
And the third, only last, we have done a lot of, means the whole, this Ardhanarishwara Purna, we finished today, and thank you very much for that. It was wonderful. just in two sentence or one sentence, suppose if we have to say what is the, we don't explain, we can't explain everything. What is the, how to say in two sentences only, okay, one sentence, what is the significance of Ardhanarishwara?
Shiva and Shakti are together, Purusha and Prakriti are together, and both are important in our life. So worship both of them, surrender, and know that both are one.
Thank you. Hari Om, Swamiji.
Yes, please go ahead, Pooja.
Hari Om, Swamiji. I don't know if you've answered this question before. I wasn't in class. If you have, I wanted to know the significance of Rudraksha for Lord Shiva. Thank you, Swamiji.
So Rudraksha is born from the tears of Bhagavan Shiva. When the Ananda Tandava is done, there are different Leelas of Bhagavan when he does Ananda Tandava. One of them is when he destroys Tripurasura and then he does the Ananda Tandava, then the tears that fall, from that the Rudraksha tree grows. And Rudraksha also, Akshi means the eyes. So Rudraksha is the eye of Bhagavan Rudra. So if you wear Rudraksha, it means Bhagavan is watching you. I mean, anyway, Bhagavan is watching, he is Antaryami, but that Rudraksha literally is that. And it has its own power and properties. Wearing it creates a certain level of energy around your aura. But the importance of Rudraksha also is the mantra japa one should do with the Rudraksha. People just buy different mukhis of Rudraksha and they just wear it. But Rudraksha is effective only when it is accompanied by the mantra japa. Different mukhis of Rudraksha have different mantras, and one should do the japa of that mantra to get the full power, and also follow certain dharmic conduct. Certain do's and don'ts are there if you want to benefit from the Rudraksha. And in Chinma Mission, there is a nice booklet on Rudraksha. You can get more details on that. All right. Okay, thank you, Hari Om.